You want to see what a dealer pays for this Corolla? Today I'm going to show you. They're at $6,500. So I'm at a dealer car auction today where all these cars are going to be auctioned off to a used car dealer. I'm going to show you exactly what they're paying for these vehicles today.
I paid $900 for this car.
Even with 258,000 miles, wait till you see what it actually brings. This is an auction you can't get into, but I'm going to take you in there and I'm going to show you what's going on. What does Alex need to do to get you to subscribe to our channel? I think you should say get his hair cut. How much would I have to pay you to get your hair cut off? It's raining, it's miserable today, but it's actually a good theme for what I want to talk about. Dealers are actually drowning in their inventory right now. The reason that we know this is because wholesale prices keep going down. And if they're going down, that means that dealers do not have the appetite to just run up the prices like they have been over the last few months. We're seeing that with days of inventory on these new car dealer sides, but there's really no way to track that. There's no data to track that on the used car side. So that's why you need somebody like me. You need boots on the ground to show you what's happening at these car auctions. All right, here's a 2012 Wrangler. It's 4-door. It's got 154,000 miles on it. It's asking for a 9,000. 91. 94. 96. Up to 10,000. Up to 11. Somebody just hit it for 11. 11-1. 11-2. 11-3. 11-4. 11-5. Up to 12,000. We got $12,000 and they sold it. What we're seeing at these auctions is a lot of no sales keep popping up. A lot of these values of these vehicles are coming down. I know what you're saying down in the comments. Well, I'm not seeing prices come down yet. Yeah, and you're not going to, because it's going to take some time. And I know that I keep saying that, and you're tired of hearing it, and I'm tired of saying it. But I'm going to tell you exactly what's going on in the car market. So look, me and Alex are looking at you right now. What does Alex need to do to get you to subscribe to our channel? Put it down in the comments because he'll do it. I think you should say get his hair cut. How many subscribers can I get in one video?
Like cut all the way off or just like a trim? Because there's layers to that.
No, like my kind of haircut.
Well, it's gonna have to.
How much would I have to pay you to get your hair cut off? Like completely buzzed?
10,000.
$10,000? No, I don't make that much.
Realistically, oh man, I don't know. It's priceless. Besides the
it's not priced. It's priceless except for the money. $1,000.
Yeah, I'll do it for
$1,000.
Yeah.
All right, I tell you what. If we get 10,000 subs on this video, I'll give Alex $1,000, and he'll cut his hair off.
So don't sub.
Done?
2,500.
No, you said $1,000. It's documented.
It's sentimental value.
No, it's we've got it right here,
right.
and it's 10,000 subs, $1,000, hair gone.
All right,
and then we'll put it in a video. All right, here's a nice little Corolla. It's a 2014. It's got 130,000 miles. They're at 6,500. They're up to 7,000 now. 72. So even though that the Corolla just went out, they're still bidding on it. They're at $7,600, and they sold it $7,600. Trend lines of what's happening on the wholesale side keep going down. It's going to happen slowly because we're not getting any kind of big influx of inventory into the system. New car dealers are not selling very well right now. Because they're not selling right now, they're not sending trade-ins to these auctions. That's how we, as used car dealers, get our cars. We get them from new car dealers. When they bring their trade-ins to the auction, that's what I buy. All right, here's a 2014 428i. It's got 148,000 miles. Auctioneer's trying to start off at $7,000. Somebody dropped it all the way down to $2,000, and he took the money up to $3,000 already. All the way up to $5,000. They started at $2,000, and then it went all the way up to $5,000 instantly. 56, 57, 58, 59. Up to 66. 67, 68, 7,000. Brought $7,000, and they put it on a phone call on an if bid. If bid just means that it did not bring the reserve that the seller wanted, so they got to talk to the seller after the sale and see if he'll take that or if they can negotiate somewhere in the middle. Another segment of cars that we actually get at these auctions are repos. Repos are rising. We're seeing that through the data of delinquencies and these cars that are getting repossessed. But there are not enough repos getting pushed into the system to overcome the lack of dealer trade-ins that are coming into the system. So that's why you're not going to get any kind of big whoosh down or anything, because there's just not enough inventory. There's not enough rise in inventory from these repos to cover up the deficit of what's just this big gaping hole that we're lacking from these new car dealers not selling, so they're not getting the trade-ins. All right, here we go. So 2015 Super Duty. It's got 258,000 miles. Even with 258,000 miles, wait till you see what it actually brings. You try to start at $25,000, and somebody hit it at 19 grand. Still only have one bid at 19,000. Nobody's hitting it. King Ranch. FX4. So only one bidder. They brought $19,000 and they put it on a phone call. It's probably not getting done. So we see this keep happening over and over and over right now because the market's coming down. Is what we see is there's a car that rolls through and the seller thinks it's worth a whole lot more than what the bidders will actually pay for it. And you get a scenario where there's just one bidder, one dealer that actually wants to buy the car, and say on something that maybe they wanted $20,000 out of, there'll be one bidder at like 15 grand. And no one else will bid on it, so the money doesn't run up. So then they have to put it on a phone call and then try to talk to the bidder after the sale to see what they would actually pay for it. And a lot of times those deals don't get done, and we're seeing that happen a lot more right now as the market's coming down, as a lot of these bidders stop actually wanting to bid on these cars. All right, so this is a 2014 Chrysler 300. It's got 168,000 miles. So this seller right here is a buy here, pay here dealer, and typically the stuff that they're bringing to dump, they're all repos for the most part. They say they bring in trade-ins too, but something like this, I would assume, is going to be a repo. Trying to start at 3,000. Dropped it down 25. So the auctioneer will actually keep calling out numbers and dropping them until he actually gets a real bidder. So he tried to start at 3,000, nobody bid on it. 25, nobody bid on it. Down to 2,000, nobody bid on it. Now he's down to 800 bucks. Got a bid for 900. He's asking for 1,000. He'll always ask for the number he wants, so the number that he has is $100 less than what he's asking for. So he's at 1,200, asking for 13. He's up to 13, 14. Now he's up to 1,600. All right, got 1,600, and he sold it. But yes, the market is moving down. We're seeing this happen a lot where cars will go through, they'll only get one bid. And they're only getting one bid right now because there's a lot of dealers that don't want to buy vehicles right now. And as you take buyers out of the system on the wholesale side, it's going to drive the prices down. And that's what we're seeing right now. You're not seeing on the retail side yet. I know. I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of saying it. But we're just seeing it happen right here with a few of these cars that you watch go through the auction. Yeah, some of them are still bringing crazy, stupid money, and it's ridiculous. And the prices, yes, are still too high. But we're seeing more if bids, phone calls. We're seeing more no sales go through these auctions, and that's why you're seeing a big downtrend in a lot of these prices that are going through on the wholesale level. All right, looks like a 2006 RX 300 or 350. It's got 126,000 miles. Let's see. It is it's a 330. They're up at $6,000 right now. So every time the guy in the red shirt yells, that means he's got a bid. Up to 64. 66. Oh, somebody jumped it already up to 8 grand. Wow. 81. Got 8,100 and they sold it. Alright, so auction's done and Alex actually bought three. We found one right here. It's a Caliber. He only paid $900 for this car. I mean, it looks halfway decent and it runs for $900. And it's a 2012, so we'll probably sell it for somewhere around like 2,000, 2,500 bucks. So good buy for $900.
Not too bad.
All right, here we go. It's a 2016 Outback. It's got 130,000 miles. He's asking for 13.5. Doesn't have money yet. Dropped it down 12.5. Still no bidders. Dropped it down 12,000. All the way down to 12,000. Still nobody raising their hand. Dropped down to 11.5. 11,000. Still no bidders. Okay, there we go. We got a bidder at 10,000. Sorry. All right, they only got one bidder, and it was $10,000 on that Subaru. It's already pulled out. Pleading with the seller at this point. Just said it takes $14,000 to buy it. Probably not getting that deal done. All right, seller wanted $14,000 on that. There's a no sale. That's why the frequency of this event keeps occurring, and it's time after time. You know what? I'm not saying this very well. You know what? I'm not going to edit this out. Whatever. I'm so tired. You know what? We're gonna have to edit this out. All right. So where do we go from here?